Zoe and her friends were in Salta for a friend's wedding. Wanting to stay a few extra days to explore, they rented a budget-friendly villa. What they didn't know was that the villa held a dark secret. Before going to bed, the three girls decided to have a drink and chat. Zoe stayed on video call with her boyfriend, Clay, and although they were very close, they weren't married. The girls were curious about why, and the topic kept them talking for quite a while. After finishing her glass of red wine, Hannah suddenly suggested checking out the locked basement. Zoe and Annie protested, but Hannah used the excuse of going to the bathroom to force the lock open. By the time Zoe and Annie arrived, the basement door had already been broken down. They were both shocked and angry. Hannah was always so reckless. If the landlord found out, they could be facing a huge bill in damages. Ignoring the warnings, Hannah went straight into the basement, and Zoe and Annie reluctantly followed. The basement was large, filled with old clutter and belongings that clearly had been there for years. Just as the landlord had said, this was an ancestral home. In a corner, Hannah found an antique wooden box containing a dark ceramic jar. It was obviously an urn. Without hesitation, Hannah opened it. Annie quickly slammed the lid shut and put it back, scolding Hannah for disrespecting the deceased. Late at night, Zoe propped her phone on the sink so she could chat with Clay while showering. Only a few minutes in, Clay saw something strange, a little girl walking into the bedroom and standing by the bed. He quickly told Zoe to come check, but when Zoe turned around, she saw nothing. Maybe it was just one of her friends playing a prank. Zoe didn't pay much attention and lay back down to continue her conversation with Clay. But in the middle of their chat, the room's lights suddenly went out. Zoe got out of bed and went to the door to see what had happened, but she had no idea that at that very moment, someone with glowing eyes was stepping out of the bathroom.
Summer, what is that?
What?
Terrified, Clay asked Zoe what was behind her, but when she turned around, the figure was gone. Assuming it was just a power outage, Zoe first woke Hannah and told her the electricity was out. She then went to Annie's room, only to find the bed empty. Feeling her way in the dark, she made her way downstairs. The entire house was pitch black, and a deep sense of unease made the hair on her arms stand on end.